a few seconds, but mostly looking at Microsoft here. And I think that's a lot of people that have been pouring money into Microsoft because you could see all of this unusual buying happening right here, coming off of this support level on the bottom. But now we're going to have to deal with some new resistances that are really close. So I would say another 10 points, and we're going to be running into some issues here with Microsoft. So if you look at a weekly time frame, you're going to see a 20 moving average that's really right on top of it right here. And that's, if we can clear that, then we could run at least another 10 points on Microsoft. So that's going to be the level that I'm going to be looking for. I already have a longer term call on Microsoft that I bought down here. Well, I sold it and then bought another one. But in any case, another 10 points for Microsoft. Let's see what's happening with the overall market right now. So we're in breakout season. That's good. But we are starting to push a bit lower now for this week. You could see it. And yeah, so SPY is starting to push down. If you look at a 15-minute, you're going to see it started to drop. There it is. There's your drop. Here's your opening range right here. Here's your break candle right here. And then the rest of the day is going to be heading down. Once it breaks an opening range like this, especially this level here on the bottom going down, and yesterday's level to the left over here, we're going to be dropping for the rest of the day. As you could see what's happening right now, it's all going to be dropping. So that's pretty much what we thought was going to happen. Um, going into this week, I've only done some smaller setup buys. The only thing I took a chance on was Uber. I liked Uber this morning, but that's for June. So I got Uber for June, but it is having a hard time, as you could see in this resistance point. So I'm going to keep it for a few days, but if we could push up, we have a long way to go for Uber to get back up, at least to this 200 moving average, which is at 86, and we're at 77 right now. Uber has partnerships with everyone for autonomous driving. We have a nice support off the bottom here, 2 or 3 times. We have buying pressure as support as well. So everything looks pretty good as well. Also, Bull looks really good. Webull, we popped up today and then dropped down. Um, so it looks like this. Oh, a second. Like that. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. We are popping down, but I have these for January, so these are just going to continue to flow on up. Oh, it's really hard without indicators. Yeah, at least I have an idea now of where it's going to go. 880 is the next level for Webull. Then we're going to hit about $10. So, but I have these options for June, so no, January, so no worries. BBAI, I added another contract today. It's always good to buy these things around $3 because, yeah, I mean, BBI is super volatile. So at the next level, we are staying above this 50 moving average right here. So we do have a good chance of getting up to about 450 and eventually $6 or $7. All the politicians that bought this last year still own it. None of them sold it. So that's always good. Also, some of the oil stocks are coming back right here. Oxy, I bought yesterday. We're starting to bounce up from here with the oil stock. So that's why I wanted to get them at this level for a stage 3 extension right here. We had good support with this buying pressure and 200 moving average. So I feel like holding this for a little while is just going to be just fine. What's up, guys? How you doing? What do you think of Apple? I want to swing Apple back up again. I'm just waiting for it to drop. If it could stay on this line right here and then start to come back up a little bit, I'm going to add an Apple call probably for June. So let's see what that looks like. If you guys have any other requests, I'll take them. I'm not going to be on that long today. I only have like 15 minutes. I'll probably do like a $300 call. It's going to be $179. I'm sure there's going to be a good number. Yeah, a lot of volume, 17,000 volume today. It's almost 60,000 open interest for Apple. And if Apple gets another, let's say 4% to the upside, we'll make about $200 in pure profit, which is really good. $200 of pure profit. We only have to put down 179. That means that we'll be making about 112%. So 112% is a pretty good percentage. It's not bad at all. I don't have a call on Apple now. I'm looking to get into it though. That's what I'm looking to do. I wanted it to slam down. I don't like buying things as it's going up. I want it to, push down a little bit and then, sort of, you know, from here up to here, up to here, up to here. You know what I mean? So we have some sort of zigzag escalator action going back up. So that's why I wanted to wait to buy Apple. Should I sell or hold? I don't know. That's something that you could decide. I don't know. I don't know when you bought it. I don't know anything about it. I only tell people to sell things if they can't sleep at night. Other than that, it won't bother you that much, you know? Like I only tell people like if you're really that undecided that you can't sleep at night, then sell half of it. But if it's really not that big of a deal to you, then you can just hold it. But again, I don't. If I that's if I know nothing about it. So, what else? You could sleep so you'll hold it. Yeah, that's what I usually look for. I also um was looking. Let's take a look at some of the oil energy stocks like DVN. This looks great. This is stage one on the bottom, stage two right here, and then we're going to look for stage three expansion back up here again. I love when these tail candles come down and the wick pushes off of the support level above buying pressure right here. Now you're going to start to see stage two start to push up. So, and even as the market goes down, oil stocks will still go up. So that looks pretty good. XLE also is looking really good right here. And then we'll get this to keep going higher. This is the oil ETF, XLE, looking really good at the moment. So I do, I've been putting a lot of trades in the morning lately, but I usually like to put trades in between 3 and 4 o'clock is when I really concentrate the most because between 3 and 4 o'clock, you could see the entire day's candle. You know everything that happened today. If you put something in at 9:30, you're kind of just guessing. Or at 10 o'clock, you're kind of guessing. But lately, it's been the best to put in trades around like 11:45 or so, just with what's going on in the world. Nobody knows what's going on. Just kind of strange. Um, but yeah, we are pushing down rather quickly right now. It's always when I'm on stream with you guys that the market moves fast. Look at this drop right here. Oh my goodness. Look at this drop. I gotta do some things real quick. This is insane. I'm gonna add another SPY put here just in case. Oh, you know what? That was for today. What's today's date? The 22nd. So that's for tomorrow. Okay, cool. All right. I think I'm okay with everything else here. But I do these as hedges just in case for tomorrow if we keep pushing down. So I always want to hedge myself because I have longer term plays, so the market starts to drop. You could see them also, like if you look at Amazon, you could see we weren't going any higher. Like we've pretty much reached a pretty big resistance here. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like we were going to be moving any higher on a stock like Amazon, kind of maxed out here. And I don't think Nvidia got any higher either. So if you start to see all of those start to push down, you know. But then again, I want it to go down and sideways. Down and sideways is good because we're in breakout season. We go down and sideways, we can draw a line like this, and then we break out moving up like that. You know what I mean? Like that's breakout season. You're going to go on runs. So like here's our breakout right here. Then we're going to go down and sideways back to this area probably, and then we're going to break out moving higher. So I definitely think Nvidia is going to get to like 220 because I mean 260 is where the analysts have it, so I don't really see there to be that much of a, you know, it shouldn't be that hard for it to flow on up there. Hims is looking okay. The only thing with Hims is um yeah, we did push down a little bit today, but if you're playing options on Hims, I would give yourself until June, just to give yourself some room. But Hims will definitely get back up to about 38 or so is the next level. It's a pretty clear level for Hims. The next one is BE, Bloom Energy. Yeah, that's a nice secondary breakout right here for Bloom. You could see it. All this buying pressure. I made a video on Bloom like 2 weeks ago. I made it energy stocks that are, I think I named it energy stocks that are breaking out right now. And Bloom was the first one. So we are up about 47% since that video, which is good. It's, you want to be right most of the time. Um, so it definitely what happens is this is stage one, a new breakout, then stage two will be up here, then stage three we can get all the way up to about 265 for Bloom. But yeah, BE and GE Vernova, which has earnings tomorrow. Yeah, earnings tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. Um, those are going to be the big ones for AI. So we'll see if this breaks. Um, what are some other ones? You guys want to see anything else? Any other stocks? A lot of people asking me about Tesla, right? The thing with bringing Tesla into earnings is you have no idea what Elon is about to say. So there's really like very, it's a complete gamble. Tesla earnings is a gamble. The numbers don't matter. It's all about what Elon's about to say. You could see Tesla dropping right here. That's why I kept telling people don't put that much money into Tesla before earnings or during earnings. You have no idea what's about to happen. And it just rallied so much. So there really is no point to put so much money into Tesla the last few days. Because if you didn't catch the first breakout, now you're just chasing. Unless you have it as a leap, but you could see it's moving down fast. And SPY just keeps dropping here. Big drop, big drop. Wow. Look at this, guys. I did pick up another BBAI contract, but maybe that was a little preliminary this morning. But I have it for January. So I do think, you know, having BBAI. Also, we have a $1.5 trillion defense spending budget for next year. Last year it was 800 billion. So I do think that these, $3 stocks, military stocks like BBAI or military technology stocks like BBAI, they're very volatile. A lot of the politicians that bought it at 6 or 7 still have it, so they believe at least It should belong in that area. Um, Poet did really well. There are a couple people in my group that played that breakout. Made like 400% on this. I remember we drew this last week on the live stream here together, and there's your breakout. That's why I draw these things. This is 1, 2, power of 3, breakout right here. So we start the breakout yesterday, and then you could see here's your buying pressure. We have momentum on the bottom going straight up, and you have volume going green straight up. So you have all of them for a breakout. It makes it a valid breakout. Also, NVTS broke out. I played this the first breakout. I played this up until here, and then it went all the way up to resistance. So, but that's what happens. Something goes sideways for such a long time that when you finally get a breakout, it'll usually push for a while. The longer a stock goes sideways, the bigger the breakout. That's one thing to remember. Let's take a look real quick at what is happening around the market. Unusual activity. We could go down. You're going to see for yourself. Let me just. Okay, so Nvidia's getting a lot of bearish action. Wow, a lot of Nvidia. Microsoft is mixed and bullish, which is good. AMAT is bullish. GE bullish. These are all $1 million plus trades coming in right now. So, and if you look at, actually, Poet is number 8 today with volume activity. So that's interesting. Let's look back at QQQ. But yeah, remember I drew this at the beginning of the week? I said it would do something like this and then break out higher. It's exactly what we're doing right now. So this is really no surprise. I'm waiting with cash ready for this next breakout to go to go higher. And I'll tell you pretty much where it's going because we have what's called gamma exposure lines. And if I go to QQQ, it'll tell you right now the next level up is 647. If we get above that, it'll be 650. On the way down, we have to get below 644. If we get below 644, we're going to 640. So where's 644? We're at it right now. If we get below that, we are going to 640, which is right here, this level right here, which makes sense because then we'd be filling the gap down to here. So it does make sense. We're going to go to 640. Do any of you have any other stocks that you want me to look at, or we could see what's just flowing right now? I mean, we have a huge drop going on in the market right now. Not a huge drop, but it is pretty significant. It's a pretty big drop going on right now. Yeah, you could see it right here. Let's see where 615 or 930 was over here. So we've now broken this lower barrier and we're pushing down and we're going to end up hitting this area right here to the left, these lows. All the way down here is 642 and all the way over here is 642 also. So we could go all the way down to 640 if we break this 644 region right here. Planet Lab, QBTS. I don't know what MPWR is. Planet Lab looks good. All the ASTS is still good. All the space stocks I like right now still. I still think ASTS is a good level, although we really turned around and started to head back down here. So it's okay. I have ASTS until June, so I could really just keep this. Uh, MPWR. Wow. Finally, pound. Yeah. Wow. I don't know this stock. 1531. A lot of buying going on here. I don't know anything about this, to be honest with you. It's interesting to look at. This is your breakout right here, whatever this thing is. And then you have these three tight green candles here. So it's going to get pretty tired at some point and start to push down. That's my guess. QBTS, some quantum. That might be a good thing to get into. If quantum starts to drive back down, you could buy it again. I would say probably at this 50 moving average around 17. So, anything else that you guys want to see right now? Apple keeps going down. It's going to look more and more attractive to swing back up. So we'll see. Yeah, SPY is really dropping here. So I'm glad I put that extra put in while I was on this call with you guys or live stream or whatever, because you never know what could happen here. Let's look at the next levels for SPY. All right. If we got over this level right here for 707 on the way down, the next level 705, 703, 700. So 703 is right here. So if we get through that, we're going to get to about 701 to 700, which is like down here. So that's a possibility, but we'll see. This is a big drop. Let's see what's happening with oil. Wow. Did something happen? Was there news right now? What is going on? Oh, they're talking to the Fed chair right now in Congress. But there's I don't know if there's any huge news right now. Trump says I'll remember companies that don't seek tariff refunds. It's so funny. Oh my God. Stop. Stocks making the biggest moves midday. Okay. Yeah. All right. I mean, we don't really have anything about Iran right now unless there's something happening on Twitter that I don't know about. But look at this. We are moving fast right now with oil futures. Oh my goodness. They're just going straight up. That is wild. It's like the other side of SPY. SPY keeps moving down. Uh, RDW? Yeah, I bought some shares of this earlier today as like a starter position. We're right on this triangle for RDW. So I did a little starter position because I know at some point we're going to break this and go up to 20, especially with all the space stocks. But yeah, if you guys don't have any other ones, that's going to probably be it for me. I only had so much time today, but if you have any questions, you could always reach out to me directly. My group is only $80 a month. We're on Zoom 3 times a day, every day. I actively teach it to everybody. You get one-on-one, hand holding, to help you learn charting and options and, how to find trending stocks and breakouts all throughout the day. It's pretty organized. But remember to contact me for it because I'll send you an $80 link. If you go to my website, it's 99. So make sure to contact me about that first. I'm really competitive in trying to get people from a beginner level to an advanced level. In any case, have a good rest of your day, guys, and I will see all of you. I'll see my premium group tonight at 7:30, but I will see the rest of you hopefully tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.